Oggi l'ospite del nostro web TV non ha bisogno di introduzione perché è veramente una delle più grandi alpinisti degli ultimi 20 anni e è un piacere di avere qui con noi Catherine Destivelle. It's a great pleasure to have you here with us on the web TV for the film festival. In the movie that you're presenting here at the festival, Au Delà Des Cimes by Rémi Tézier, the clear message is sharing your mountain experience with others. Is that what's important to you now, Catherine?
Yes, I want to show the partage, but also to show that going in mountains it could be easy, could be fun,
It should be.
nice just to share something with friends or with the family. Or it's just a great moment. It could be peaceful too, because you don't need to do very, very difficult things to be happy.
This is true. Was it your idea to have this with the...
It was not. It was the idea of Rémi Tézier, the editor. He wanted to do a film with me because he thought I was the best ambassador for that. Because I did a lot of courses for kids. I wrote a lot of books and stuff like that. So he thought that I was the perfect person to deliver this message, because I met him 4 years ago. We spoke a lot because I was doing another film in La Réunion where he lives. So he discovered that I just enjoy climbing, but not to do some hard stuff, just because I like climbing. Even if it's easy, I like it.
Yes.
And that's why I inspired him, and he thought, yeah, now he wanted to do a film like that.
I believe it was also a tribute to you, but I'll ask Rémi Tézier about that when I interview him. In your mountaineering career, you've accomplished some incredible feats. Just to name 3, I mean, the most famous, the solo of the legendary Eiger North Face, the winter solo of the North Face of the Grand Juras, the solo on the Matterhorn, just to name these 3. But which of the things that you've done has been the most satisfying, and which was the most emotional?
I think the Eiger North Face was the one I prefer.
17 hours, I believe, right?
Yes, but I didn't know the face before. I went on this wall, so I had to discover everything. And yeah, it was my dream to do that. And when yeah, I did it, it was great. It was great because it was just exactly how I thought it would be.
Yeah.
So it was just nice. And the most emotional, I would say, the Dru. I opened a new route in 11 days.
On the west
and
face.
It was very hard because I stayed alone during 10 days. And because it's difficult, it's a little bit stressful because you climb on very small pitons, and so you never know if this piton will hold your weight or not. And so it's very tiring.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, you want to share this emotion, and you can't because nobody is there. So at the end, after 10 days, I remember when I reached the top, some friends were there to waiting for me, and yeah, I cried in their arms because I have too much. Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to talk about the Dru. You were the first woman. You were the first woman to do a solo climb on the Bonatti Pillar, and after, of course, you opened up the year later. You opened up on the West Face in 1991. What was the motivation behind doing those climbs? I mean, was your intention to enter climbing history, or
no.
there was another driving force?
No, just no. It's just I want to do Bonatti Pillar. I was not the first one to do that. Yeah, the fourth person to do that. Okay, yeah. I'm a woman, but it doesn't
make a difference.
Yeah,
yes.
I just wanted to do it because some others did it before.
Well, for women, it is a difference because you're an inspiration. Okay. So that's.
And yeah, Eiger North Face. Yeah, just because I thought it would be possible for me to do it.
In the last 10, 15 years, the Dru has undergone many changes. What did you feel when that historical face came down? Oh, don't be.
Too bad. No, it's okay. It's a new space.
New space, yeah. You describe yourself as an instinctive climber. in general, I believe women have a better instinct than men. Do you think that in climbing also, where a woman maybe might not have the strength as a man, she can make up for that by using her instinct?
It's like an animal, you know. It's instinct, animal instinct. Like
yes.
You see if the rock is good or not. You have an intuition like that. But I don't think it has something to do with woman or man. It's just because I grew up, I climbed very young. I started at maybe 6 or 7 in Fontainebleau, but then at 12, I used to climb every weekend, on every holidays with some friends, and I'm sure I learned a lot because it's my garden.
Yeah, second nature.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's all.
Yes. If somebody starts climbing later on in life, is it possible to acquire that kind of?
I don't know. It's like on the sea. On sea, the boat. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't really know.
What's the greatest lesson you've learned from climbing and from the mountains?
The greatest lesson?
Lesson, yes, in general.
You have to say no sometimes if you want to save your life.
That's a very good lesson to learn.
So, yeah, you just learn that. It's better to be humble.
Humble, yes.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah. Okay.
I think that you've always been a unique, perhaps even unusual climber in person, and for that reason, very fascinating. I mean, when you were winning climbing competitions, you didn't enjoy competing. You stopped climbing for a period, and like in a Dostoevsky book, you started playing poker. You were the first female mountaineer to climb solo, and everyone expected you to go to the Himalaya and do all of the 8,000 meters. And you did some things, but then you didn't really like high altitude. What can we expect now from the great and unpredictable Catherine Destivelle?
No.
I see that. Unpredictable.
I'm writing right now.
You're writing?
Yeah.
What are you writing?
A novel.
A novel? Is it about you? Is it?
No, it's not me. It's a novel.
Wow, fiction. Can you anticipate anything?
We'll see. But yeah.
Are you teasing me, or is this true?
It's true.
It's true. Yeah. What? Any kind of hint as to what it's about? The mountains, a little bit.
Yeah, of course, a bit. A love story.
It's a love story. How fun! How beautiful.
No, it's you will see. Even me, I don't really know. I know where I'm going, but it's still on.
Just in the process of writing
yes.
it. Okay. Well, thank you very much, Catherine Destivelle. C'était un plaisir de te connaître. Grazie. Yeah. Yes.